Hello everyone, it's VGTI back with more Let's Play and Analyze Portal. When we last left off, we went through test chambers 0 through 3, and we are now on test chamber 4 of 19. So keep that in mind as we play. There are 19 test chambers to this game. And when it came out, it was actually bundled with the orange box, with all of the Half-Life 2 games and the newly released episode 2. So back when this came out, Portal was kind of a test to see if people would like it, because it was based off of a student project at DigiPen called Narbacular Drop. But good news was Portal was a smashing success, and we got a sequel out of it.
Once again, excellent work.
Thank you again, GLaDOS.
As part of a required test protocol, we will not monitor the next test chamber. You will be entirely on your own. Good luck.
There's another thing you should take with a grain of salt. GLaDOS is always watching, or at least that's what I believe. As I mentioned, Portal 2, I will be doing a Let's Play and Analyze Portal 2, in case you guys were curious. Because, I mean, I'm doing one for Portal 1, I might as well do one for Portal 2, and that's an even longer game with even more stuff in it to analyze. So, definitely going to be doing that. Don't know if it'll be right after I finish Portal, but we'll have to see, because there are other games I want to do too. But we'll see. So, we are moving along at a blinding pace. Test Chamber 5. This one is rather interesting. It's not really that difficult. A lot of these earlier test chambers really aren't that tough. But, you know, back in the day, if you didn't understand the concept of portals, or you've never done it before, because it was an entirely new thing, it was a little more difficult than you'd expect. So you just have to get these 2 cubes through. And go in here.
As part of a required test protocol, our previous statement suggesting that we would not monitor this chamber was an outright fabrication.
Of course.
Good job. As part of a required test protocol, we will stop enhancing the truth in 3, 2...
So, GLaDOS says she's enhancing the truth, which actually is kind of true. I know I said that GLaDOS lies a lot, but it's not just lying. GLaDOS also modifies the truth a lot. Like, she says something that's half-truthful, but she adds a lie to it.
Vital testing apparatus destroyed.
Which, of course, just adds more depth to theorizing about all of the things that she says. And she says a lot of things, as you will find out later. Oh man, that elevator went up quick. Okay, so we're moving on to test chamber 6 now. Oh right, it was this one. It's been a while, I don't remember exactly what each test chamber consists of, except for the last ones.
Enrichment Center goals. The Aperture Science High Energy Pellet seen to the left of the chamber can and has caused permanent disabilities, such as vaporization.
That's pretty permanent. This is the Aperture Science High Energy Pellet, as she just stated. It may look familiar to you if you play the Half-Life. These are actually what the Combine use in their pulse rifles. They can fire a secondary shot, and it's those energy balls. And you actually mess with them in Episode 1 as well, when you're in the Citadel. You shoot them into power sockets to clear pathways for you. So it's interesting to note that it hasn't really been elaborated upon, but this is the exact same thing that's in Half-Life. And it makes you wonder about the connection, because the Combine are the ones that are using it in Half-Life. The humans aren't. I mean, they use it when they get their hands on the Combine's weaponry, but the Combine are the ones that are using it primarily. And since it seems to be an Aperture Science, my guess is that it originated in Aperture Science, and the Combine found this technology and used it. However, they didn't find all of the technology that Aperture Science had. Like, it's kind of weird. I'm going to go off on a bit of a tangent here, but Aperture Science seems to be secluded from the rest of the world once GLaDOS locked the whole place down and killed everyone. So it makes you wonder, like, if anybody has found Aperture Science. Portal 2 seems to take place much farther in the future than Portal 1 does. Portal 1 seems to take place closer to the events of Half-Life. And it makes you wonder if anybody, like, has even checked on Aperture, or has even been able to enter it, find out what's going on. I assume nobody has. So it does make you wonder about how the Combine got their hands on that technology.
Unbelievable. You.
Subject name here.
Must be the pride of.
Subject hometown here.
We don't know Shell's hometown. We'll theorize a bit about Shell later, but anyways, sorry about that little tangent, but I mean, that's what this Let's Play is going to be like. It just makes you wonder. I remember being really weirded out by that when I played Half-Life after I played Portal. And I was like, hey, it's the same thing. Did the Combine somehow get in here? Well, if they had, they would have taken the other technology too. Especially the portal technology that Aperture has. But then, it does make you wonder about the Borealis as well. That's a whole nother subject for a whole nother time.
Required on all mobile equipment. However, alarms and flashing hazard lights have been found to agitate the high-energy pellet and have therefore been disabled for your safety.
Supposedly. Okay, so this one, all you have to do here is fire a portal at that wall, and it'll go up into the socket, and then you have to fire a portal at that and fall.
Science on stationary scaffold to reach the chamber lock.
Great. It was a really simple one, not a whole lot to check out in this test chamber, so we'll just quickly do the next one. Test chamber 8. So yeah, it's just something to think about. That's one of two connections that the Combine have to Aperture Science, the high-energy pellet. The other connection is the fact that the Combine are hunting down the Borealis, which is an Aperture Science vessel. And you guys can see my video on that. I did a theory on it.
Any contact with the chamber floor will result in an unsatisfactory mark on your official testing record, followed by death. Good luck.
So yes, you can die here if you fall into that nasty wastewater. But this is a pretty simple puzzle to do, I say, as I just... Oh wait, no, I did it. I thought I failed it. There we go. Okay, so it's not too hard. What you have to do next is fire a portal over here, and then fire a portal here, and wait for the scaffold. So, pretty simple. Again, not much to see in this one either, but we're getting there. We are. Believe me. Just have to get through a few more things. Okay, so we'll continue onwards.
Please note that any appearance of danger is merely a device to enhance your testing experience.
It really does enhance it. There will be plenty more danger where that came from. I forget what test chamber 9 was. I know eventually here we're gonna get the second portal for the portal gun. But, no, it's not in this one. This test chamber is important.
To inform you that this next test is impossible. Make no attempt to solve it.
Yes, she says it is impossible. It's an impossible test to solve. Now, the reasons why this test chamber is important won't be clear until later. It's not a big thing, but it is something. So, we are going to fire a portal. Actually, no. We have to, what we have to do is go up
The
here.
Enrichment Center apologizes for this clearly broken test chamber.
Clearly, it is impossible to solve. And it's funny because it was one of the easier ones, too.
Fantastic. You remain resolute and resourceful in an atmosphere of extreme pessimism.
Yeah, that's all she was doing. She was being extremely pessimistic. Just to try to get you down. Test your courage. Alright, so, guys, I think I'm gonna end it off here for now. We are on, what is it, test chamber 10?
Hello again. To reiterate, previous one. Momentum.
Lovely speech, GLaDOS. We're gonna end it off here. But yeah, like I said, there's not a whole lot to analyze just yet, although we did find something interesting with the energy pellet. I forgot about that connection until just now. It's been a while since I've thought about that. But that is why this is fun for me to do, and hopefully it's enjoyable for you all to watch. Let me know what you think in the comments. Leave your thoughts. Subscribe if you like my channel, because you'll be seeing plenty more. And like the video if you like the video, or go about your business. We will continue next time with Test Chamber 10.